very warm welcome to Heal Yourself and Your Destiny. So, here we are for the book reading session of the book The Rules of Life. It is a personal code for living a better, happier, more successful kind of life. And for those who are joining us for the first time, I recommend that please go through the playlist which I have created for the book The Rules of Life, and where you will find all the rules which we have covered so far. So, from the rule number one, rule number one is keep it under your hat. Rule number two is you will get older but not necessarily wiser. Rule number three, accept what is done is done. Rule number four, accept yourself. Rule number five, know what counts and what doesn't. Dedicate your life to something. Rule number seven, be flexible in your thinking. Take an interest in the outside world. Rule number nine, be on the side of the angels, not the beast. Rule number 10, only dead fish swim with the stream. Rule number 11, be the last to raise your voice. Rule number 12, be your own advisor. Rule number 13, no fear, no surprise, no hesitation, no doubt. Rule number 14, I wish I'd done that and I will. Rule number 15, count to 10 or recite Baba Black Sheep. Rule number 16, change what you can change, let go of the rest. Rule number 17, aim to be the very best at everything you do, not the second best. Rule number 18, don't be afraid to dream. Don't dwell on the past, don't live in the future. Get on with life, it's whooshing past. Rule number 22, dress like today is an important day. And now we will be starting with today's rule, that is rule number 23. Rule number 23 is have a belief system. No, no, no. This is not where I begin a religious rant or a new age indoctrination process to welcome you into a strange cult. This is where I simply say that those who have a belief system to sustain them through times of crisis and trouble do better than those who don't. It's that simple. Now, what do we mean by a belief system? That's harder to put into words. I guess a belief system is what you think the world is all about, the universe and everything. Okay. Hi, Marina. Sosa boy, hello. Uh, uh, why you miss my lessons? They are already there on the channel. You should watch them even if you are unable to watch them online. Okay. You can watch the chapters afterwards in the playlist. Please watch them in the playlist. Okay. Now, what we do mean by a belief system? That's harder to put into words. I guess a belief system is what you think the world is about, the universe and everything. It's what you believe, what happens to you after you die. It's what or who you pray to do to when the night is dark and you are in trouble. Those who have a handle on this curious thing called life seem to be the ones who have worked out satisfactorily for themselves at least what they think it's all about. And it doesn't seem to matter what it is they think that is. You could believe in a god or many gods, or you could believe in something or someone else. Maybe that we are on the product of some weird alien experiment, or you might be a fervent flat earther, it doesn't matter. Well, I guess it will to you, but as long as you have a belief system, you will do better than those who don't. Being a seeker is not conducive to have a happy life. I know you are going to say, but what if I haven't been able to find an answer and don't have a belief system? What I am supposed to do then? Why? Carry on looking. I guess, but do try to wrap this one up pretty quick as it's an important rule. Put aside some time to think about it and make sure you put it high on your list of priorities. I hope you notice I am not giving you any advice here as to what sort of belief system to have. Anyone will do as long as it supports you in times of troubles, answers your questions about your life and what you mean to the universe, and gives you comfort. You have to be comfortable with your belief system. It's no good having one in which a vengeful and violent deity watches your every move and terrifies you into submission. Sorry, if you have already got one like that, you might need to rethink it. You might want to think about whether your belief system makes you feel guilt ridden or unhappy. Ask you to cut bits of your body or in any way mutilate or change your appearance. Excludes anyone else on the basis of their race or sex or needs any formal ritual to bring you to the comfort it promises. For some, the ideal belief system won't have any sort of figurehead who needs either worshipping, obeying, or submitting to in any way, shape, or form. This is personal, but it's worth thinking about what you are okay with. A belief system has to be that, a belief. You don't have to prove it to anyone else, justify it, even show it, convert anyone else to it, or preach to the world in general. You may feel free to take bits from all other belief systems to build your own, but if you can have something, you don't. So, rule number 23 is you don't have to prove it to anyone else, justify it, even show it, but do have a belief system. It helps you at the time of crisis, and you do better than those who don't have. It's that simple. Rule number 24, leave a little space for yourself each day. Most people think they get this, but most people might be wrong. You may think you have little quality time each day for yourself, but I bet you don't. You see, even in our time alone, we spend so much time of it worrying about others, caring for our family, friends, and loved ones, that there is very little left over entirely for ourselves. What I am proposing isn't revolutionary or difficult or extreme. In fact, it's pretty easy. Just leave a little space for yourself each day, perhaps only 10 minutes, ideally half an hour. Put aside and devote entirely to yourself. Selfish? You bet. Of course it is, and justifiably so. You are the captain, the engine, the driving force, the motivator, the rock. You need that time to regenerate, renew, invigorate yourself. You need that downtime to recharge and repair. If you don't, you aren't taking on fresh fuel. Your engine will run down and so will you. So, what are you doing to do with that time? Answer, absolutely nothing. And I do mean nothing. This isn't this is not time for lying in the bath, sitting on the pew, meditating, reading the newspaper, or sleeping. This is a little space for you, a breather, a time to sit still and do absolutely nothing. Just breathe. I find 10 minutes sitting in the garden just breathing is a fantastic boost a couple of times a day. I sit there, not thinking, not doing, not worrying, just being while I appreciate the pleasure of being alive. I discovered this rule when I was I discovered this rule when I was a teenager. I found it invaluable as a way of pursuing myself of angst and worries. My mother used to call out to me, "What are you doing?" To which the reply was inevitably nothing. And she would always reply, "Well, come in here, I will find you something to do." She also used to say, "You will never amount to anything by having your head stuck in a book." And the one I love the most, "No one needs to think as much as you do." How do you answer that? I find time spent doing nothing really important. And as soon as I complicate it, it loses something. If I add a cup of coffee to my solitude, then it's a coffee break and not a space just for me. If I listen to music, then it's a music break. If I have a companion with me and I chat, then it's a social occasion. If I read the papers, then I have moved away entirely from the concept of a little space for me. Keep it simple, keep it bare, keep it pure. It is a little space just for yourself while you do absolutely nothing. So leave a little space behind for yourself every day, each day. So this is today's rule number 23 and rule number 24. And anything if you would like to ask, you can chat it here and I will answer your questions. Uh, and thank you everyone for being there and listening to the sessions. It's a great pleasure to interact with you all through this session, and I hope this is adding a little value to your life and you have already started implementing the rituals in your life, uh, the rules in your life. This will definitely help you. And for those who have joined us for the first time, please do subscribe to our channel. Share these videos with your friends and families, and do hit the bell icon, because if you don't, you won't get any notification when we are online. Okay, so anyone would like to ask anything, you can type it there. Okay, so I will consider this as the end of our session for the day, and tomorrow we'll meet again for the other rules. Till then, bye, have a nice day, enjoy, love to you all.